this particular the syllabus, right?
Yes.
These units which are coming up here.
Yes.
I will be concentrating today is on this 5 with a
Yes.
frequency synthesizer. Okay.
Sure.
So far you have done all these units, and what I must have seen is that it is building up the blocks of the the front end, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
This, and this frequency synthesizer, actually does it come as far as our field is concerned? No. So if we go back to this initial architecture, you are with this diagram, isn't it?
Sir.
You have these filters, the low noise amplifier, all this you have done. So to the clear aspect we called the mixer.
Yes.
So what do you need this mixer for? You need this mixer to double frequency to your IF. Okay. And the RF, what is the RF? RF somewhere in gigahertz, if you remember the locations of your model. It is near 1.7 gigahertz, if I'm not wrong. I have like frequency multiplexing of channels as well as time division multiplexing, right? And then we come this mixer. So the mixer is down converting the for IF. IF is the intermediate frequency. So intermediate frequency is somewhere in the range of 100 or so. Your basic what do you call it? The you are having this mix with the oscillator. So this can you mix, sir?
Yes, sir.
So that okay, and the mixer. Over there, right? Okay. So LO, okay. What is basically function of the LO is what? Frequency. So what is this frequency that it should generate? And it has to generate a frequency. Basically, a which is going to be RF okay, minus the LO, which should equal the RF is going to change, isn't it? The panel, and if this RF is going to change, L must also give IF, which will be constant. You must have this thing. So what is important here that we need to understand is this frequency generation. Okay, the frequency gen, the qualities that it must have, two basic qualities. Is that it must be pure. Okay, the frequency must be very pure. The thing is, it must be agile. Agile means it must change. Okay. The third thing is that it must be stable. Okay. So these three things are very important so that your IF constant but even when was okay. So how do we generate this? Done through what is called as a free.
Right, sir.
Okay, and this frequency synthesizer functions you must have done, but we take a very quick revision of exactly how this synthesizer functions, and we'll go through one small lecture segment. In that lecture segment, it will become clear as to exactly it is functioning. Okay, so you can see this where over here we are talking about frequency synthesis, and this frequency synthesis is known as the loop principle. So this phase of loop principle is, and synthesis is done. You will just hear this little segment. If you hear the audio, just tell me, and I will, increase the volume. But I think you should be able to hear. Okay.
Lock loop bit. I to motivate them for something. So we want a pure frequency.
This is what he's explaining. What I told you, that you need a pure frequency. It must be stable or accurate. And the thing which I told you is agility. Okay. So agility means to be able to change. And how can you get this type of frequency of your circuit itself?
We can't wait in phase one. We need this free to be accurate. Now, frequency part goes, and as far as accuracy goes, crystals are very good. Atomic clocks, but they are very good. I can use some of sync technique on top of quartz crystal to use an atomic clock. But they are very good. I like crystals as far as pure frequency is concerned, as far as the accuracy of frequency quality is concerned. The whole controlled oscillator is very good. It can move on, it can change frequencies. Of course, no knowledge what that frequency is. error in what you design and what you get. It is 20% error. You might want a capacitance of 1 picofarad.
So he is basically explaining, right, that how can pure frequency by a quartz oscillator, a voltage controlled, oscillator is going to be able to frequency. That is he's explaining basically. Okay.
Might get 1.2 picofarad. You don't know what you're getting. Your approximate value. When you do south, it's an approximate value. The precise is usually off from the value you design. Quality is concerned, but as far as spectrum is concerned, as far as the accuracy is concerned, the question is what I want. I need a technique to combine these two. Now, as my plan, is to something called loops. So, phase lock loop is there a way I can make of a quartz system, of a reference? Call it quartz system. So,
You know,
Yes, sir.
okay, he's trying to say that how can you follow the quartz crystal? Mimic means how follow that that frequency on the spectrum. Okay.
Okay, sir.
reference oscillator. I want to mimic this reference oscillator with an oscillator. So this is part of my plan. And I will build a control system that of reference oscillator. Remember the noise in the phase noise. So I track the phase of the reference oscillator. A control system.
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
Not able to hear anything.
You're not here?
What he says.
Just increase the volume.
Mayo. BCO. Phase of the video how is an oscillation. The phase of that oscillation mimic sine system.
Okay, I mean, this block diagram he's explaining, and what is the meaning of your phase lock loop? Phase lock loops basically, he is to compare with your control system. So your control system, and you have a plant, like in a back system, you'll have a plant. Okay, you're using a voltage controlled oscillator, and this oscillator is going to give you a frequency and a phase. And she's just going to explain how this phase is going to control the frequency. Okay.
going to compare the reference phase with the phase VCO. It is going to control the plant of VCO. Right? This is the concept that I want to build. It's called a phase lock loop. This whole scheme of things is a phase lock loop. Now, let's start understanding a few things over here. Understand the property of 5S. Yes. What is it like? It's the phase oscillator. Now, it's oscillator. The quartz crystal. So the reference oscillator is always oscillating, and it's that is input to my control system. What is going to look like? So let's say that at this point of time is equal to this. We have to somewhere. So let's say that at point of time 0 degrees. So at time this is going to be 360 degrees, rather 2 pi. And you can conceive of the phase going linearly as a function of time. Time is 4 pi over 2 pi over 3, and so on, pi, 8 pi, so on and so forth. You could also think of it as a smooth waveform, but that is too complicated. It's not necessary. I mean, the angle between 2 pi and 4 pi is the same as an angle between 0 and 2 pi. You don't have to think of it as a smooth wave. Think of it as a ramp. So that's what over here. This wave looks like now a state control theory. Control theory in your undergraduate, to some extent, something you must have studied. Right? This is a core topic, electrical engineering. Control system. There are different varieties of control systems. Control system, control system. Just the tank. Okay. It is over. So you have to control the angle of your gun. It moves accurately to the target. It is off, even it. Tank is going to not hit the target. So controlling the angle, or rather, you're controlling the position of tank gun. It's a position control system. Now, think of the following. The target is moving. This target is hovering around and here. And point your gun in a way that tracks the movement of the gun. You're keeping the position of your target. This is a safety control system. Your tank has oscillated and moved around 52 points and accurately track the position of the target. Target is not oscillating like that. Maybe your target is just moving from in case once again your tank gun has followed the precise position of the target. Okay, so this is called a velocity control system. Concern. The input time to track over here is continuously changing. It's a ramp. Okay, the system that we have to build has got to be a velocity control system. All right, an important property of the control system that you've got to build. So, background. Let's build something. Control system. Velocity control system. Let me feel it. I'm teaching control theory here. Let's just a feeler. The int is one. The characteristics of our input, but suppose this control system has my output, the output by input equal to 1 a by 1 plus a. Open by 1 loop divided by 1 plus 1 minus the loop gain. Nothing divided by 1 minus the closed loop gain. This is the output by input for this particular system. If your input from 0 to 1 and give a equal to 5, say 5. In this, when the input is going from 0 to 1, input is 1, then the output and no good because a tank gun has to precisely point at the target and it can't be off by a fraction. Make A is 1000 high amplifier. Keep the output output is 1000 by 1001, which is good because the tan has to point perfectly at the target, not almost. So how high the gain of your high gain amplifier is, it will do a good job.
Sorry,
We do. Now, next step. Suppose you have an integrator.
Basically, he's trying to explain, the control loop. Okay.
yes.
These things as he's explaining as, and you also know these things. Just 1 minute.
Yes.
So what he's explaining how this control loop is to function for our frequency synthesizer. That's what we have to understand. Okay.
You indicate the error signal, anything but 0, the integral of the error time is going to be infinitely large. Infinitely large means that the output is going to be infinite. Inconceivable. Therefore, the signal has got to be 0. Hypothesis. What? How to analyze this? Integrator is as a function of 1 by s. Okay. Function of 1 by s means that as well as the closed open loop gain is a by s. That means that my output by input is a by s divided by 1 plus a by s, which is equal to a by s plus a, which is equal to 1 by 1 plus s by a. This is the transfer function. Your input u of t. The input is 1 by s. So input is 1 by s. Your transfer function is 1 by 1 plus s by a. Then the rest is going to be 1 by s times 1 by 1 plus s by a. Okay. So this is y. Partial fraction breakup. Equal to 2 fraction breakup. Now, what does this mean? That the response into u of t what s u of time by and what's good. Now, if input is not 1 by s, input is unfortunately 1 by s squared. Then what we're going to find is that a position control system will give you a step.
You following what he is saying?
So we're not able to hear him properly, but still we are trying to concentrate.
Okay.
So distortion is there in his voice. And also, so we are not able to get him.
So that's why I'm like stopping in between to just check.
Sir, if possible, can you mail the video?
Don't know if I can mail the video, but first let's just understand what he's saying. Okay.
X equal to 1 by s squared. Then you not going to do the mathematics here, but what you will see is 1 by squared plus k2 by s.
There's distortion in the audio as well as video, so we are able to follow anything.
Mm-hmm.
If possible, you mail it to us.
Okay. Radhan?
I can just see that we're able to hear the guy and see it also very well, actually, you know. Can you hear me, sir? NS, sir?
We hear you very well.
We can hear the guy very well, and we can see beautiful equations written. And I don't know if there is a little bit of audio distortion happening still at your end. I think you should maybe check after the class is over once again. And it is coming excellent, actually. I just even sent an SMS to Professor Shinde also. There's a beautiful audio and beautiful video we are able to see. So now, okay, doesn't matter. Maybe you're not able to hear at your end well, but we're able to hear it well. Doesn't matter. These sometimes do happen when there are some local issues each at some end. To me, it appears that there are some local issues which you can really check at your end after this class. What I to do is we are trying to actually record some portion which we have not been able to do full. So we speak to Professor NS and see how we can make this available to you in some form or the other, maybe after 2-3 days. Okay? Carry on. I think okay. We can hear very well. This is not a problem.
Snehal?
Yes.
You can hear me, right?
Only the video problem is there. Video audio problem is there about the video.
Audio.
I can hear you properly.
Mm-hmm.
Just the video is the problem.
Okay, then it could be also.
The video you are showing now, it has some problem. The video you are showing that video we are not able to hear even properly and even watch it.
Okay. Now I can tell you we can watch that video also pretty well, and we can hear him also. I would say 90%, maybe 10%, but we can make out. The problem at your end perhaps seems to be a little low internet speed or shared internet speed. So next time you can improve upon it by getting about 8 Mbps internet speed. Can be given to you by your IT guys for that particular time. They give larger speed to you. because we are able to see things, so and you are not able to see that the problem is definitely localized, which I am trying to suggest that next time you can resolve that. And for the time being, we will see what we can do about it for this particular content. And sir, for you.
Okay. Yeah, do Snehal,
Yes, sir.
I think email this to you.
Yes,
I just no, I can't email the video because this is a big file, no?
sir. If possible, can you mail all the videos further part? If we have some problem, then contact you with mailing. Then, if possible.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How to email video, because the video has got a very like 700 MB or 400 MB.
No, meaning video is not the solution. See, what we can try to do is a particular thing. We have to record some portion. Let us see if we can share a link with Snehal and other students there, maybe Snehal only. And that works, then from next time onwards, we'll have to put this extra effort and do that. So you don't need to email the video. One never emails the video, you know, it's not done actually.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will just go through another 5-10 minutes through this video. I will keep stopping and explaining like I am just now talking and explaining. Then for the next class, as is being stated that you should, try at a better, higher speed, because the other end, they have to hear and see the video properly.
Okay, sir.
There is an F, there is going to be a constant error value. Okay, you do the partial fraction breakup. Hopefully, you get the value of K2. What I'm over here is that K2 is not going to be equal to 0. Okay, that's your homework exercise. So what this means is, if I take a control system, a position control system, and the output is not a position, the input is a rank, then the output is no longer going to be exact. Going to try and do it with an F, a lag. For us, our control system over here is through velocity control. Here, the input is constantly changing. The input is a ramp, and that means I can't build a simple position control system with integrator over here. Right? What I'm trying to get. Okay.
Basically, he's trying to explain, how system used in a synthesizer. Okay. Now, this how can you use a control system to be constant? Okay. So what he's trying to explain, he's going into a lot of basics which you should be knowing, and will, I think, come to the final block diagram. Let's see.
All right, back to our point on this. I've got a reference phase and a plant iterating phase in response to a voltage. Now, immediately the VCO this. No, the VCO generates a certain frequency.
You see,
Sir,
yeah, to be able to follow my classes, you know, you need a good internet connection, okay? But, I can't follow the videos. You are able to see these notes properly?
see.
What and see properly?
Yes, sir.
No problem.
Yeah, problem.
And about these slides, this one which
Yes, we can see it properly.
you can slides properly, right?
Yes, sir.
Problem in this.
Yes, sir.
So, so I think in not seeing this, in following the video, but
Yeah.
what I will suggest is that we'll like you know the class for today.
Okay.
For next class, you please try and get a proper connection. In case this is the topic you want to.
Just the approaches, we want just the approaches. Other thing is we had the unit test now. So,
Mhm.
so Malti ma'am had taught us everything. They want the approaches.
Okay, so did you do you have the question bank?
So,
You don't have the question bank?
no.
Okay, because that gives the approaches very nicely. You please check with some older students.
Okay.
There's a question bank. Otherwise, I will cover the approaches not through this video. I'll cover through one slide and writing on the board.
So you can mail me the PowerPoint slides. We are fine with it.
As far as the approaches are concerned, will not teach through this video, okay?
Okay.
Within some of this video, I will actually be going through a PowerPoint or writing the whiteboard.
Yes, sir.
The loop filter and system design, this unit 6, because we have got just one more class, I think. The term is ending on 15th, right?
Okay, sir.
15, or 2 classes we have, 14th and 15th, okay?
Sir, actually, we just want the approaches. This thing is taught to us. And approaches, you can, if not possible, you can mail us the approaches, because on 14th and 15th, some problem is there. So you can mail the approaches, the PowerPoint to us.
Not serve the purpose. I mean, by mailing, I will not be able to explain the approaches. Problem on 14th and 15th?
Anybody will be coming, because today also there are hardly students, and now people have gone home, and action results and all also.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you mail, everybody can get the material then. And then if we have some doubts and all, then we can communicate with you with mail.
But yeah, that will not, what should I say? That's not the aim. The aim is to be able to
Yes.
see that following is being, that also you should be able to follow in real time and not through email. We'll have one more class, if not two. I'm saying I understand because it's end of session and you've gone home waiting for your exams and all those. I understand those things. But anyway, we will, you check with the Shinde ma'am what she is. Okay?
have 2 classes at least, we can cover these things, and then we can also try out, some recording and some pushing things, which we try to make, give the access to the students after we discuss and all like that. So if you have at least 2 more classes, if not 3, before their term closes, like that.
So you heard that, Snell?
Yes,
Else is there in the class just now?
Here.
No, who all are in the class just now? Here I can hear.
not able to hear you properly.
No, can you hear? Kalpana is there in the class, I think, no?
No, okay, it's Prachi is there, right?
They're having some audio problem, maybe connections are not there. There's a little difficulty they are having, I think.
So what we will do is that this particular session, I think we can close. And
Yeah.
14th के लिए we can coordinate, right?
Yeah.
ठीक, I'll just
Okay.
okay. You have to control.
Yeah, he's taking control now.
Okay. उनको just tell the students that they should come at least for 2 classes.
Yeah, tell even Mrs. Shinde also. Come at least for 2 classes. मैं भी उनसे बात भी कर लेता हूँ. So I think they're having little issues. Internet speed थोड़ी problem है. So audio connection भी वो speakers थोड़ा ठीक नहीं है इनका, like that. So I have been paying SMS to Professor Shinde in real time. Because I've been telling her that video and all is so clear, beautiful video we are seeing. There's not a problem, but
if they have the proper speed, then because that's the basic advantage of this platform.
Yeah, I will speak to her. मैं बात कर लूँगा. Because this is a true platform की कोई problem नहीं है. ये उनका सिर्फ local user, like that.
Yeah. चलो. Okay.
इसको कराता हूँ चलो. Okay sir. रेडियो क्लास फिर अभी 16 से कर देते हैं,
ठीक है.
तो देखता हूँ अगर ये कल आते हैं तो कल भी करते हैं इनसे. We can try to do that.
Yeah.
कल
तो tomorrow I'm busy.
ठीक है. Okay sir. बंद कर देना. बंद कर दिया. Yeah, Nehal, can you see? Nehal, can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I think in between there was some audio problem.
Yes. So actually, only the video he was showing, we had some problem in that video. Otherwise, we can hear him properly.
Actually, what we were discussing was we at our end could see Professor's video, his whiteboard, and the audio pretty well, because we have a better internet here, and we can see you all also very clearly. Actually, that's what I actually sent an SMS to Professor Shinde also.
Yeah.
Beautiful video and beautiful audio we are watching, and the class is going on. I think you had some problems little bit on the live video. Looks like that, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah.
So that is because of the low speed internet at your end, but that can be resolved. It's a local issue. Okay.
Yeah.
And what we are trying to do is we have tried to record some portion out of it. We will try to download and convert it into format and try to upload into our website and then share the link with you guys. Okay. We will link with Professor Shinde, and then she in turn will give you access. And you can see how it comes. And I think what you should do, and Professor was right, Professor NS, that try to come for 2 more classes. Tomorrow he is busy, he is not taking any class. Day after and day after. Try to attend these 2 classes, and then he will be able to explain things better, and by that time hopefully your internet also will be better, so you can get a great experience. End of the day, you know, the whole world is moving towards digital, online, live classroom teaching. You know, so to get to it, let's make efforts to have remaining 2 classes well, and then once your session is off, then when you rejoin after the session, you'll have better one.
So we don't have any problem in joining the class, but that post has been completed by Marti, and the teacher. She has already taught the portion. That portion has been completed. So attending the lecture actually. That's the problem. We are just two to three people. We are just sitting over here.
Oh, then professor will tell him, and then he can cover something else, or then he can explain the approaches as you were saying, na? Those approaches he can explain so that you guys understand better. And once you guys come back from your session, then we will have, not now.
Okay.
Okay, I think you sign off if that is what it is now. You know how to leave the session, na? You go to file, and file there is last option, leave session. Because we should leave gracefully, otherwise the system not. तो click करो last में देखो लेन होगा.
Yes sir.
तो बस click कर दो.
हाँ sir, ठीक है.
Then we can sign off now.
Okay.
And 14th को will come.
So you know we will inform you accordingly.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Thank you sir.
Okay.
Okay.
को करना है, डाउनलोड करना है. सर हमने इससे पहले किया था वो ऑडियो वाला